Reports. Moving now to comments from the public on matters not on this evening's agenda. If you will state your name for the record and keep to your time.
I appreciate the opportunity to make the comment. My name is Gabe Rivera. You can check out more about me at myspace.com and the drug war. I just wrote a song called Mind Control, which is about how the psychiatric and alcohol institutions have colluded with the hard drug runners and the politicians. In kind of a genocidally maniacal scheme, which they utilize all of the media, including Hollywood, to get us to believe that we need to imbibe substances or become consumers with limited awarenesses, which is what alcohol does. You can expand your awareness at any moment, and you can limit your awareness. Tonight I handled each of the city council members a pamphlet which I put together, many hours of work. What is the fastest way to stop I-69, the war in Iraq, logging, racism, terrorism, poverty, domestic violence, and global warming? Put in your mind control catchphrase. You can put in the economic terrorism or the economic blitzkrieg, similar to the Iraq blitzkrieg that our Nazis that are in control, which the Bush family can only be called because they have a historical legacy as being supporting the Nazis, and they do blitzkrieg now, but only economic blitzkrieg. So in the back, it says what can be done, and it says stop I-69 groups, end the war in Iraq, Indiana Forest Alliance, criminal justice, environmental and social justice groups could work together to end the root cause of all their issues, which is the drug war. By calling local sympathetic forces, which are many, we can create a paradigm shift that can serve as a template for other communities. We can get the city and county councils to pass a resolution in Bloomington and Monroe County that we no longer participate in the human rights atrocity known as the drug war. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock, I call it the Gabe Rivera Christmas Special, but it's really the Bloomington Justice Community Meeting, which I kind of then use to make public display of the fact that Decarcerate Monroe County is, in my opinion, a hate group, in which you'll see me at 5:35 telling the people that want to build jails, you might as well build it for yourselves because you should cement all yourselves in there because that's sick. And secondly, Nate, later in the evening from Decarcerate Monroe County says, we've been talking to the Unitarian Universalist Church, who is another hate group against me. He chuckles, and then he says, Gabe, you have to answer for the violence you've done in the community, right? I've probably done, 4,000 hours of community service such as this. I'm sure you can't imagine the guts it takes to stand up here and talk about this kind of stuff, and the appreciation I get from Decarcerate Monroe County and the Unitarian Church is to be shunned. So I wrote a little Christmas carol for everyone tonight, and my Christmas ornament, I like to describe it to you. It's a book, Psychiatrist, the Men Behind Hitler, by Dr. Thomas Yoder Voller. Anyway, look it up. I was looking up Thoreau because Thoreau's strike at the root, because the root of all war is the drug war. Economics is a fiction, all is a fiction. Anyway. So, and I was looking up Thoreau, and it came up with this quote, under a government which imprisons any unjustly, the true place for a just man is also prison. Yeah, I agree. So this is my Christmas carol. I'd hope to have 5 people that care about the fact that the drug war, Bloomington funds terrorism through the drug war, but I'm by myself, so this is my Christmas carol. We wish you would end the drug war. We wish you would end the drug war. We wish you would end the drug war and end it right now. Good tidings to you. There's lots of people locked up. It's a fascist neurotic hysteria, and we wish it would stop. We wish you would end the drug war. We wish you would end the drug war. We wish you would end the drug war and end it right now. This is for the ladies. I hope you get some sort of compassion in your hearts that you never let this happen to another woman ever again in your lives. As if you guys aren't persecuted enough. Good tidings to you. There are many women locked up. They're missing their children, and I think that should stop. We wish you would end the drug war. We wish you would end the drug war. We wish you would end the drug war and end it right now. myspace.com and /end the drug war. And then so lastly, I have a question, because I never questioned the council. And first of all, you guys, I hope you understand how much I appreciate all of you that this is even allowed to happen, this evolution of consciousness here.
And Mr. Rivera, you have about 30 seconds of your time.
30 seconds is about my question will take. Would anyone on the council care to ask me about how ending drug prohibition locally could save the city of Bloomington $3 million annually in tax revenue, reduce crime by 70%, end the potential for corruption globally, end our involvement in funding terrorism, and potentially create 10,000s of jobs and millions of tax dollars through ending prohibition?
Thank you, Mr. Rivera. Anyone else from the public wish to make a comment this evening on an item not on the agenda?
Madam President?
Yes.
Can I ask Mr. Rivera a question?
Certainly.
Yes? Gabe, I recently read an obituary in the New York Times. Mr. Rivera had passed away. Was that your father?
No.
No?
No, my father's doing very well.
Okay, I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
this was fascinating story, so,
We appreciate the question.
yeah.
Thank you. Any other member of the public wish to speak this evening? State your name for the record, please.
Good evening. My name is Kelsey Coy, and I'm here representing the Bloomington High School South Solar Racing Team. Our team is in our 13th year of racing, and since 1997, we have won 20 national titles at the